Hello and welcome to Trusty Speeches. Today's video is going to be Vision Pickaxe combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another pickaxe combo video, and the pickaxe we're going to be making combos for today is the Vision, which is an item shop pickaxe and is a part of the Ouroboros set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. It's a very good pickaxe in my opinion. It's black, obviously with an eye, which is blue. It's a very good pickaxe, basically just a shovel. But either way, it's a pretty cool pickaxe in my opinion. I know a lot of people do like it, so I thought, why not? I haven't made combos for it yet. I thought I'd make the best combos for it that I can. Let's get into the first combo. So the first gun I'm using is a Reaper from all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 3, part of the hired gun set, and basically it was the OG John Wick that I like to call him, a lot of people like to call him, and basically it was the John Wick before we got John Wick. But if you obviously don't have the skin, you can always go and whack on John Wick if you do want, then it'd work nicely. So they're very similar skins, but it's up to you if you do obviously want to stick with the Reaper, or if you have both, you can choose which one you like. John Wick or the Reaper would work very nicely. Back bling is a black shield from Chapter 1, Season 2's Battle Pass, part of the Fortnite set, and his Black Knight's back bling from that season, which works absolutely perfect with the Reaper skin itself. Glider I'm using is one shot, which you got this glider from getting a victor out in the John Wick Bounty LTM all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9, and this glider is a part of the John Wick set. CONTRAIL, I wasn't sure what to use, I just used the TIE Squadron from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass, and it's Darth Vader's CONTRAIL from that season. And the wrap just had to be Boogeyman, which you got this was doing some challenges in the John Wick Bounty LTM all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9. Let's move on to the second Vision pickaxe combo. I decided to use the Gold Trooper, and I'm using the standard edit style because I never got the Gold Trooper when it first came out, so I don't have the, I guess you could say, OG style, so I'm just sticking with the default. Pack Bling is a Wolf Pack from Chapter 1, Season 6's Battle Pass, part of the Full Moon set, and is Dyer's Pack Bling from that season. And the wrap I decided to use was Spectral Flex, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Using this mainly because when you shoot it, it changes colours. I find this works very nicely with the Gold Trooper skin itself, and I do like the Gold Trooper skin. I haven't used it in a while, but it's a good skin and a lot of people do like it. Let's move on to the third combo. I decided to use Ruby Shadows for this combo. It's basically just a reskin of the Ruby skin, which is the skin I picked, which was in the item shop a few days ago. It's basically just a reskin of that skin there, and it was a free pack you could get on PC or Epic Games launcher, or Epic Games, on the Epic Games launcher, before that on PC, all the way back in Chapter 2, Season 5, but it did come out, so you could buy it in the store. It is a very good skin in my opinion. The background I decided to use with Perfect Wings, so it's absolutely perfectly with the skin itself, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9, and the white skin is perfect. And then the wrap is just had to be Shadow Angular Shift, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1, but it can be any of the Shadow series stuff. It could be this one, it could be Array if you own it, it could be Monarch Skirt, which is part of the Monarch's Level Up Quiz Pack, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1. That worked nicely. Let's move on to the fourth combo. I decided to go for a Icon Series skin, and the skin I decided to go with was Booga. I was either going to use Booga, Chica, or Allier, but I decided to go with Booga. Back I'm using is Hurricane, which is Hurricane's back bling, and is part of the Hurricane set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. It works very nicely with the blue. And I forgot to mention the style I'm using. I'm using the World Cup Booga style, but you can use the Booga or the Booga Elite. It's up to you, but I decided to stick with World Champion Booga. And the wrap I'm using is Blue Metallic from the Chapter 1, Season 7 Battle Pass, part of the Ice Kingdom set, and it's Ice King's weapon wrap from that season, using it for black and the blue because that's perfect with the Vision, and also with the jacket and the Booga skin itself and the Hurricane as well. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use Spider-Man from the Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Spider-Man set. Basically it's the comic book style, or the comic book version of it. Obviously we got the Spider-Man No Way Home, and we also got the Spider-Man Zero, but I decided to use Spider-Man from the Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass. I'm using the Style Photo Negative for the black and the blue. And then the back I'm using is Neon Managiri from this season's Battle Pass, and I'm using the Mr. Wolf edit style, part of the Chaos Artist set introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. And this is, I'm pretty sure this skin is called Highwire. It's Highwire's back bling, and just works very nicely with this skin itself, especially the photo negative style. And the wrap I'm using is Warp Thrill from Chapter 2, Season 5. I'm pretty sure this was a reward for getting the challenge done. I'm using this mainly for the black and the blue. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use was Focus, which I picked this up in the item shop because it was part of a bundle. Once again, similar to the Ruby skin, it was in a bundle. I had some of the items just to do like Reboot Rally rewards, so I decided to pick the skin up. I haven't used it yet, or I haven't made combos for it yet, but it's a very good skin. I know a lot of people do like it, and I'm just using the standard Focus edit style. Back bling is the Champion's Shield. I thought why not back on the FNCS back bling. I was either going to use this one or the Winner's Mark, but I decided to go with the crest, which is this one here, Champion Shield. Works very nicely, but you can also use the, let me find it, the number 1. This one here, you can also use the number 1 and back that in blue would work very nicely. And the wrap I decided to use was Wrath's Wrath, which is part of the Cryptic Curse set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. You got this for basically typing the code on the Epic Games, or on the Epic Games account, go on PC and basically log in, and you can like redeem a code section, and you basically typed it in all the way back to Chapter 2, Season 4, and you got this wrap for free, which is a good wrap in my opinion, mainly using it for the blue. Let's move on to the next skin. I decided to use Skull Trooper. You can use the Skull Ranger if you prefer. So it's obviously up to you if you want to use the male or female version, but I decided to go with the Skull Trooper. You can use the Skull Ranger. The edit style I'm using is just a standard white. The white with the eye trails off. Obviously, if you prefer eye trails on, feel free to have it on, but I personally prefer to have it off. And similar with the Skull Ranger, you can just use this style white, which works nicely. Backbling is the Love Wings, part of the Royale Heart set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3, a very OG backbling, and works very nicely with the Skull Trooper skin. And I know I used to use this all the time. And this is basically this is Love Ranger's backbling. That's the skin it comes with. And the wrap that I use is Stealth Black, which is an item shop wrap, part of the Air Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. I want to use Boogeyman, but since I've already used it for the first combo, I thought I'd use this one. This is a very good alternative. It works absolutely perfectly with the Skull Trooper skin and also the Vision. Pickaxe, I guess the glider also, so because of the black. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the FFC Spark Plug, which is Fortnite Football Club Spark Plug. And it's a reskin of the Spark Plug skin. And I'm using the style home kit number, just 98, you can't see the number on this style. And the colour I'm using is dark grey. Backbling is the Chloe's pack, part of the Uncharted set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, and is Chloe Frazier's backbling. Works absolutely perfect with this skin. And the wrap I'm using is Shadow Seal from Chapter 2, Season 2 Battle Pass, part of the Lone Shadow set, which is mainly using it for the black. And I guess the white as well goes nicely with the Spark Plug skin. Let's move on to the second last Vision Pickaxe combo. I decided to use the Catwoman comic book outfit, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season X, part of the Gotham City set, and I'm just using the standard default style, but if you prefer to have the goggles up, feel free, but I just stick with the default. Backbling is the Lil Black Heart from Chapter 2, Season 8's Battle Pass, part of the Hagiri set, and I'm using the style Lil Black Heart, and this is the backbling for Charlotte, from the Charlotte skin from that season. And the wrap I'm using is Assassin, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. This is an item shop wrap you can buy, basically when the John Wick skin was out, or when it does come back, it'll be with it. I know it hasn't been in the art shop for like 700 or 800 days now, I think, the John Wick skin, so hopefully at some point it does come back, because this is a very good wrap, and the John Wick skin, I know there's quite a lot of people who want it. And then for the final combo, I decided to use the Rogue Leroy, and I'm using the style Electrified, but you can stick with the hat off style, or the hat of the Rogue Leroy, or even the skull. It's up to you, but I decided to go with the Electrified. The backbling I'm using is Zero Fragment, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. This was a Twitch reward in Chapter 3, Season 4, just for watching FNCS at some point. You got, I think it's a half an hour, 55 minutes you've got given it, so I thought why not whack this on. And the wrap I'm using is Ripley for the blue, goes very nice with the backbling, also the Electrified, the electric on the skin itself. So obviously if you don't have this, you could always use Slurpmatic, which was a wrap from, pretty sure, the Chapter 3, Season 4, part of the Growling Grizz set, and Grizz's weapon rate for that season. That would also work very nicely, but I decided to go with the Ripley itself. So yes, that's all the best Vision pickaxe combos done. I decided to get this pickaxe done, but if there is any other, specific cosmetic items you'd like to see, could be skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail, even weapon wrap, feel free to whack them in the comments below. I'll try my best to get them done as soon as I can. I will obviously have a look to see if I have the skin. If I have it, I'll get it done. If I don't, obviously always feel free to whack another comment in, because I'll try to get it done as soon as I can. But it doesn't have to be a specific season. It can be, for example, this season, or it could be any item shop, any season, any skin, could be any exclusive. So feel free to whack it in comments below if I have it, and I'll get it done. But anyways, that's pretty decent.